December, which means one thing. The New Year's is right around the corner and it's time to plan and set your goals for the upcoming year. You've probably seen all over YouTube videos on New Year's resolution, how to set your goals for 2025, how to get best out of your year. However, most of these videos don't give very concrete steps or are maybe overcomplicated. That is why I decided to create a series of videos in which I am going to take you through planning for the upcoming year and setting New Year's goals step by step. My approach is going to be a little bit different because I am going to use the principles of neuroscience, which is the science of the brain, in order to get the most out of your planning and also the most out of your setting your goals. In the previous video, I talked about the first step of setting your goals, and in today's video, I will be talking about the second step. So let's start. Hi, I have a PhD in neuroscience, and on the channel Neuroproductivity, I talk about developing healthy habits and achieving our goals using principles of neuroscience. In today's video, I will be talking about the second step in setting goals and New Year's resolution for the upcoming year. In my previous video, I talked about step number 1, which is to write down everything good and everything positive that you have achieved in 2024. I explained in detail in the previous video why that's important. Just to briefly mention it here, it's in order to balance the negative bias our brains has. So our brain will always focus first on negative things, on things we didn't do, we didn't achieve, that didn't work out. And in order to compensate for this negative bias that is caused by the evolution, we want to write down and list out all the good things that we achieved. In that way, we will compensate for the negative bias, and it will also put ourselves in a good mood in order to set more ambitious and better goals. Now that we put ourselves in good mood, there is a step number 2, which might be a little bit uncomfortable. It is also to list things that didn't work out as we planned, things that we wish we did and we didn't do, or maybe things that we wish were different. I will give you an example. Let's say you wanted to work out more in 2024, but instead of going to the gym 4 or 5 times per week, you ended up going just once in a while, maybe once in 2 weeks or once per week. It's important that you write that down. I will explain why, but it's important to write down all the things that didn't go as well as you wanted them to go, or maybe things you wanted to do and you didn't manage to achieve, or at the end of the day, things that you're not happy with right now. Maybe you didn't have any plans to start working out, but right now you would like to change that because you're not happy with your shape. That is also an option. So list out all the things that didn't go as you planned, and it would be particularly useful if you had a plan for 2024 to look at that plan and to write down things that you didn't do. And in case you don't have a plan, you didn't have a plan for 2024, you can also just list out things that you're not happy with right now. Make sure when you do that, because our brain can generalize to negative things and can be overcritical, make sure when you're doing that to put yourself in a good mood before you do that or after you do that, just not to get discouraged by all the things that didn't go well. And this exercise is also very important to hold us accountable. So we want to make sure to really look at things that didn't go well, because that will give us ideas for the next step. We want to make sure to look at things that didn't go as we planned or that are at the moment not where we would like it to be, in order to give us some information for the third step. And I will talk about the third step in my next video. But the best way to figure out the things that didn't go as you planned and things that you would like to change is to work with a coach. That is why I invite you to schedule a free 20 minutes consultation in which we can discuss what are some of your goals that you want to achieve in the upcoming year, and also things you're not happy about and you would like to change. And I will give you my support by using principles of neuroscience in order to solve your problems and make the best plan for the upcoming year. Link is in the description down below. Click on that description and schedule your free 20 minutes consultation when we will be talking one-on-one. You can explain to me things that you're not happy about, or maybe things that you would like to change, or maybe things that you are happy with but you would like to take them to the next level, and I will help you to do that using principles of neuroscience. The link is in the description down below. So to summarize this video, when we are setting goals and planning for the upcoming year, the first step to do is to write down all the things that you achieved, good things, positive things in 2024, in order to acknowledge yourself and to beat the negative bias that that our brain has. And after that, the second step is to also write down things that you're not happy with and things that didn't go as well as you wanted them to go in order to have more information for the third step. And we will be discussing the third step in the next video. So make sure to subscribe to this channel and to turn on the notifications in order not to miss the next video. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon.